Welcome back to 5-minute Chun and lesson 30. I know in the last lesson 29 we finished on sticks and we're looking at the empty hand and dummy, as you can see behind me, the dummy. Like I say, we're going to actually return back to all the positions from the ball that we actually worked on, and I'm literally saying all of them, so basically lap and bues and jumps and everything, and we're going to apply this to the dummy. So, on the dummy, when we're actually working specifically from the dummy itself, we remember that this is anatomically incorrect. So this can represent the inside and this can represent the outside, or this can represent the inside or the outside. Same with the centre here, inside or outside. So when we're working with this, we don't work with it like it is an actual person. We see this abstractly in the positions that I actually create when I attack. Okay, and I can use all the ball stuff here and this sinking and rising, and the sinking and rising is going to become very important when we actually start applying on the dummy, so we can condition. When we condition, what we're actually doing is we're washing the marrow or the bone marrow out of the bone so we can make it solid inside. Because the reason for this is because Wing Chun essentially basically was developed by men but kind of completed by women, and actually making a complete system. And because women have denser bones than men, their bones are a lot harder than ours are, and that was because they carry young and they need the calcium when they're actually basically gestating their young. So we need to wash the marrow out. The dummy does this for us. So on the dummy itself, to get the right position, I put my palms on here and then I root in. Okay, that gives me the correct position, so I'm not outstretched using it. You see, when I'm hitting, basically I'm not here, I'm hitting here. You can see, still with my body, you can see that movement when I rise. So from here, thinking of the ball, I turn the ball first. You see, holding the ball inside, and 1, 2, 3. I can turn the ball. 1, 2, 3. I see, sink, rise for turning the ball. 1, 2, 3. I turn the ball. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all on the inside here, basically, and this represents outside or inside, just as much as here does. But also remember keeping that fist away. You can see I don't ever break position. That's what happens if I'm too close and I break position. I try and stretch out, I get pushed back. So I want all my energy going forward, as you can see. So I can literally protect the dummy with my energy and force my energy forward. So here, turning the ball, 1, 2, 3. I sink. See, turning the ball, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so when you're thinking of this position, I turn, 1, 2, 3. I turn, 1, 2, 3. Okay, same thing here when we actually did the actual bues or the Kwuns, and do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so each time turning the ball, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when you're working on the dummy, basically you're still adding all that pressure forward, ensuring that the dummy is being lifted and moved, really putting a lot of force forward, but not enough where you go off balance. Okay, so that's lesson 30. I'll be going back to lesson 31, where we're going to continue with the dummy and happy training.